My name's Michael Anson. My breakthrough project was Desta, The Memories Between, and I was the producer. Desta, The Memories Between is a turn-based tactics game centered around a non-binary person of color as the main protagonist, who's returning home after having left for a few years following the death of their father, and now they're feeling a bit anxious about returning to their hometown.
You look like you could use a friend right now. I can't keep running.
So I looked after a team of about 24 people, did various duties from like looking after budgets, looking after schedules. I set the sort of daily meeting cadence and get feedback from stakeholders, and just basically trying to make sure that the game we wanted to make could be made in a sort of sustainable and like safe way. Our previous game, Alba, Wildlife Adventure, we started that pre-lockdown, so we got most of the important parts of the game worked out, and then we just finished it at home. This time we had to like work all the stuff out. While at home, communication wasn't the best. We had to like come up with like new tools. We started scaling up the company and the team and the project size. My favorite part of it probably is the team culture and team dynamic. Like, it was the first time I was able to sort of create that, like being the person who's like, this is how we're gonna do things on this project, and like having the team and people who are working with me reciprocate these sort of feelings of like, this is really fun, we were in it together, we made it as enjoyable as humanly possible. Game dev should be fun. A lot of times you hear these sort of horror stories about it not being fun, and I'm really against that. I realized I wanted to pursue a career in games when I played a game called Beautiful Joe on the PS2 years and years and years ago, and it kind of blew me away. It's got this weird art style, it's really quirky, all the characters have a lot of character. And I was like, this is so cool and weird, and I would love to just somehow be involved in making something like this at some point in life. It feels a bit surreal to be recognized as a breakthrough, if I'm honest. I feel like I've been around for a bit, but I think I've gone from like games testing roles into production roles, and they're typically a bit invisible. And normally production, you only ever notice producers when they're doing a bad job. So yeah, it's been nice to just get a bit of recognition. I feel less imposter syndrome these days. I feel more like, okay, I've been reviewed by my peers. A big confidence boost, I would say. There have been times where I've tried to explain to my family what I do in games, and they don't quite get it, but I could easily say at the right time. I've been awarded a breakthrough from BAFTA, and they'd immediately understand. They could tell their friends, the rest of their family's gonna be really excited. So it's nice having a really like prestigious and well-known body acknowledge my contributions to the games industry.